I do remember you, my friend, if you can hear me. Oh, I'm here. I've got a bit of reverb. Yeah, I've moved since we did Dart. I'm now like in another bedroom. You can't hear me. I'm gonna work that out. Hang on. I know what's up. Alright. Here we go. Now you can hear me. I can hear me. Yeah. Should be back. I was only supposed to be doing a quick jam, so I'm actually not going to chat too long. But yeah, because I'm only 3 minutes in. I got some time. Yeah, how you doing? I've still got Dart. I will play it again at some point once I've had another go at it. Yeah, I've just been moving around and sorting out time going to a studio. So it's been all go in the house. How are you doing? Did you end up finding a Dart? Yeah, not bad, thanks. Getting by, given the plague that we've all been suffering under in this country. But we're alright. What I need to do is make a fill. I need to make some fills. Not my friend Phil. I need to make some drum fills, because that's just going to get really boring really fast. Yeah, man, no worries. There's loads of stuff like in the history too. Oh, excuse me. Ignore usually like the first half of most videos unless they're really short, because that's usually when I'm just like working on stuff. Take it easy, man. This isn't me like trying to play a drum beat. I'm trying to actually figure out whether I want to tune my snare or not. Probably not. Yeah, let's go play with some other sounds instead of messing around with my drum fill. I'm gonna like do fills offline because it's a lot of just listening to drum sounds that don't fit with what you're currently playing until you're like I think this will work, and then you go tweak it and play with what you want. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to analog noises for now, and we'll make some more alterations to this lovely sound. So, what I want to try and get in here is some more like slower modulation of that sound. Hang on, I'll just mute everything else. So I want to get some kind of I want to see how I can change this sound over time in the last minute and a half of my little break stream that I'm just using as a break from where I'm stuck out in my head on my other work. And I'm just thinking maybe I can play with the tuning of the oscillators. Obviously, the things that I've got that I can play with. I can play with the filter. I can play with the amp envelope. I can play with the amp itself and send it to different places, pan it around. Maybe that gives it some motion. I've obviously got reverb, delay, and chorus that I can play with, and then I've got a whole effects track for messing with that and how wide I want the delay effect to be able to bounce around when it's ping-ponging, or bring it all back in the middle, whether I'm going to add some more delay feedback. But the effects track on the Analog 4, all of the effects are, and it's the same on the Digitakt and the Digitone, at least from the effects standpoint, they're send effects, so they're all shared amongst all the voices. So you only have one set of modulations that you can do, and if you're sending any of your voices, your track voices, to the effects, they're all going to get those same delay or reverb settings. So that's the only small limitation I'd run into with if I was trying to just use that device on its own. Luckily, I've got other analog instruments and digital instruments floating around that I can use. But just messing around with what I can do with articulating this sound. I've got tons of articulation that I have ready access to on the Moog. Same with the Hydra, same in fact with Digitone, but I need to spend more time just in the books with the Analog 4, because this was kind of just very much an impulse buy. I'd heavily researched everything else and pretty much read the manuals of everything else that I bought before I got it, whereas this I just sort of bought on a bit of a whim, and because it was going from a friend who wanted rid of it. Anyway, I'm going to play around a bit more, maybe read the manual again, and come back with some more articulations to these sounds, because I think they're sounding nice, but they're going to get really boring really fast unless I program loads and loads of stuff in. And my trick for making things sound interesting over time is to do slow modulations of stuff that kind of clash in a kind of generative kind of way that sometimes turn up really interesting results. But I can't yet do that with this. I feel like I'm back in the door trying to have to program every little thing that I want it to do. And I don't really like that when I'm playing with hardware. I want the conversation between me and the instruments to be, a back and forth sort of a discovery exercise. I want it to, and I guess it is an instrument, just like all these other things, and I need to learn it. And it's different from all the other electrons, as they all have been. So anyway, thanks for listening to me jabber on. I'm going to play again tonight, hopefully. This was a nice little jam and a distraction from where I was stuck. Sorry, it didn't really do anything too crazy. It was meant to